What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. It's Wednesday, which means we got brand new roster revolution cards in the game. In today's video, we're going to cover that new content and everything else going on right now in MUT 25, and we're going to start with the aftermath of the unlimited LTD glitch that took place yesterday afternoon. Let's go ahead and jump on into it and talk about it. So, it wasn't around long enough for me to make a video on, but it was something that was brought up on my Twitter account and in Discord. Definitely go join my Discord. We'll link that down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. Pretty sure the link is also in the description of every single video. Anytime there's a glitch, it's usually going to be posted in there first. You can go in there and get some good MUT discussion and other things there. So come through and hang out in the Discord. But if you guys were unaware, all right, so we have this 98 to 99 overall set that's been in the game for a while. And for whatever reason, yesterday afternoon, it just randomly started guaranteeing 99 overall LTD. So the requirements were 496 to 97 overall players. Requirements are still the same. You put those 4 cards into the set. In return, you're supposed to get a random a 98 or 99 overall player. Also in the store yesterday, there was a $2 All-Star Athletes B&D Elite Pack, and if you opened up that pack, which normally wouldn't be something you should spend your $2 on, but due to this glitch, and again, I have no idea how this happens, but it was basically guaranteeing a 99 overall LTD along with the All-Star Athlete cards. Now, this one, which I pulled a Will Anderson Jr. out of it, was B&D, so it doesn't have the same quick sale value as a non-B&D LTD, but if we jump over to my binder and sort it by newest, you can see here that I pulled 4 Will Anderson Jr.'s and 1 Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, if you were around at the time and you were able to take advantage, you probably made some decent coin yesterday, but unfortunately, the true aftermath to this is that people got banned late last night, and it's not actually because they did the glitch or did the set. As you can see, I did it a handful of times. I'm not banned. I didn't lose my auction house privileges. I think what actually happened, and this is the message that you would have received in your email, it's no secret that EA has the worst auto ban system in the history of auto ban systems. I'm probably exaggerating, but it's really, really bad. So anytime there's a big shift in the auction house and people either buy or sell cards that were part of that shift, the auto ban system picks it up. And again, a lot of people unfortunately got banned. We saw this happen not too long ago with the first 2 drops of golden tickets. It was really the first drop. The cards weren't that amazing, and then when EA fixed the abilities on those cards, including the baked on abilities and the discounted abilities in the last 2 buckets, the cards shot way up in price. So those that maybe had them and sold them for that increased price, they got banned. Now eventually EA fixed that and gave everybody their coins back and removed the auction house ban. Hopefully, if you were part of the bans that rolled out late last night, hopefully everything with your account will get situated within the next couple days or so. Hang in there. Let me know down below in the comment section if you were part of the bans. And again, the reason that I think it happened, if you look at the LTDs, and I'm kind of scared to do anything with these outside of quick sell them, yesterday when this glitch was taking place, all of these cards shot down to like 500,000-600,000 coins. Prior to yesterday, I know Jahmyr Gibbs specifically was like 4 or 5 million coins. I don't know about Will Anderson Jr., but Jahmyr Gibbs way up in price, shot way down after the glitch. And now these cards are back up there because, you know, if you quick sell them, you get 350K. But if you sell them on the auction house, you can see Jahmyr Gibbs like 1.3 mil. Will Anderson, I don't think is as good of a card, but it's still kind of up there in price. I'm actually surprised that these cards went this far back up in price, but you can see Will Anderson's roughly about 1 million. So I would love to sell these right now, but I'm still like feeling not in the clear at this point, and worried about an auto ban picking it up. I want to let these cards sit around these prices, or even if it goes down a little bit, I can live with that. I want the data for auctions, you know, purchased and sold on this card. We need a bunch of them in the system so the auto ban system doesn't pick it up. So that could be one reason why people got banned. They sold these cards, and because there was such a big price gap between pre-glitch and post-glitch, that could have picked it up. I think the true thing that maybe caused it, and I tweeted this yesterday afternoon as it was ongoing, the set pieces for this set shot up tremendously, like double, triple the price, right? So Currently, I think 97s are anywhere between like 90 and 110,000 coins, 96s and 97s essentially. When this glitch first started taking place, I had all of these cards in my binder, so I didn't have to go out and buy any. I don't know, how many people were buying the cards to complete the set, but every minute that this glitch was taking place, 96s and 97s shot up in price, and at one point, they were right around 250, 300,000 coins, and people were still out there buying them. So I think that's probably the other side, or the main reason why a lot of people got banned from this glitch. And again, not saying you deserve to get banned. EA has this stupid auto ban system, but I just wanted to kind of bring it up because I'm sure a lot of you want to know about it, or hear about it, or hear me talk about it. But that glitch yesterday was probably one of the better glitches we've had all year, and they've been few and far in between. So if you missed out on that one, sorry you weren't around for it. But again, make sure you join my Discord so you don't miss out on things like this, especially when we jump into Madden 26 Ultimate Team, because usually early in the year is when the glitches really start happening, and it's a great way to kind of get your team set up on the right foot if you're in the know. We will eventually get to the new roster evolution cards in the game right now, but a couple other things to go over before we do so. Because today is Wednesday, that means we have brand new milestone objectives. So if you head on over to your Season 8 Field Pass, go down to week number 2, you got more objectives here that will earn you a little bit over 105,000 XP towards the Season 8 Field Pass. I know most people who have done basically everything available prior to today were sitting around like level 20, level 21. This should be able to jump you up a little bit to earn more free content. And of course, we should see in the Season 8 Programs tab tomorrow another objective for Rising Stars content, more than likely to earn you 57,000 XP and an additional non-BND 92 plus Rising Stars player pack. With part 2 of this promo dropping tomorrow, we'll see Field Pass objectives get added within the Season 8 Field Pass, but also obviously the Rising Stars Field Pass. We should also get new solo challenges. It also is going to mark the end of the current house rules that's ongoing. I'm hoping we see week 5 for Gridiron Showdown, but if not, you could be missing out on your opportunity here to continue to make free coins. Now, when the Field Pass updates, more objectives will be available, which means more XP, and most importantly, you'll be able to get to level 14, which gives you another one of those star power tokens, really valuable for upgrading the Welcome Pack Cooper DeJean or the Jalen Carter from a 97 to a 99, even the 94 overall Roma Dunze that's in the solos right now. 5 of these tokens gets him to a 99. All 3 of the cards really, really good. And at level 16, you get a free 99 overall Rising Stars champion. With this player pack, it should update with all of the part 2 cards in there as well. So tomorrow afternoon, we will be dropping a video going over the best cards to take out of this pack once you unlock it. So get up to date on all of your objectives within this Field Pass so you can hit the ground running tomorrow when the brand new objectives drop and you can get that 99 as fast as possible. And like I said, less than 24 hours now at this point for week 4 Gridiron Showdown to go away. Hopefully we see a week 5. I'd actually be shocked if we don't see one. And with this, that means the rewards are going to reset. And if you go 6-0 for a first time tomorrow after they reset, again, this is all under the assumption that they do, you'll get another one of those Gridiron Showdown tokens, which you can either exchange for a free 99 overall Rising Stars champion of your choice, or some of the older Theme Team Surge cards like middle linebacker Pat Tillman, Night Train Lane, or Steve Smith Sr. Regardless of what card you pick or route that you go, it's a great opportunity right now to make free coins. And even if you can't go 6-0, you got some decent coin payouts. I would say 4 and 5 wins obviously are going to be the best. There's kind of a big gap between the 5-win reward and the 6-win reward, because those 97s are roughly going to net you, we'll just say like 160k, versus the 5 wins you only get 30k. I would have liked to see 197 plus pack in the 5-win reward path as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that way. But if you guys are struggling to get wins in this house rules right now, outside of probably solo seasons, it's the best way to make consistent coins. Obviously, you can work the auction house if you like to do that. But if you need help winning games, go check out my gameplay channel. The link to this channel will be down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. We have a full offensive guide for the Philadelphia Eagles playbook, defensive guide for the Patriots playbook. If you need help winning games, 2 30-plus minute videos there for you to watch on each side of the ball. Go check it out. It's been helping a lot of people win games, and it's been helping me win a lot in this game mode as well. All right, finally on to roster revolution content for the day, and I still think we got maybe 3 weeks left of this program, definitely 2, and if you're playing through your solo challenges and you're all up to date here, you've been earning these roster revolution tokens, the way this program has evolved from being one of the worst programs of the entire year to actually being pretty solid Wednesday content is really cool. For now, you only need 15 tokens to redeem for a free 99 overall player, and I think as of either last week or 2 weeks ago, not only did the cards get the baked on passive X Factor abilities, but they now also get 1 bucket based on their position where you get to choose any of the passive X Factor abilities. We will show you all of those here in a moment, but we are now into week number 21 of this program drop, and every week it features 4 solos, 8 stars in total, and every other level that you hit within the milestone rewards is going to give you a pack where you get 2 roster revolution tokens. Again, early on you needed tokens to get medals, and medals unlocked abilities. Eventually they put in a set where you could trade 25 tokens in for a free champion, and then recently within the last month they reduced that number down to 15, which is really crucial if you haven't used any of these tokens or haven't used a lot of the tokens. Now, I did the math on my no money spent account where I was basically all the way up to date on all of the solos. Not really the same here on my main account where I don't play solos as much, but I counted that I would still be able to earn 8 more tokens. So that would be tier 48, 50, 52, and 54. You only roughly get about 8 stars per week. If they add a new revolutionary solo, you got 1 more added in there. But my overall point is that if you've been playing through these solos and you got tokens, there's some good cards to redeem them on, but you should have more tokens on the way, which means more Wednesday content drops and potentially another free 99 overall. I can tell you I used 15 of my tokens on the no money spent account this morning, and doing the math with the remaining 8 that I haven't earned yet, I would be able to get to another set of 15 to get another free player. So a lot of good free content on the way, and possibly right now if you haven't used these tokens from this program. So go play these solos if you haven't done it already, especially those of you that are maybe coming back to the game, getting ready for Rookie Premiere. This is a great way to, not have to play online and sweat it out and get a bunch of free 99s. If you want to get any of the champions that came out today via item sets without the tokens, they condensed it into one big fantasy pack. To complete this set, you're going to need 5 cards, 3 97 overall roster revolution players, and then 2 additional 97s from any program. You put the 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get a fantasy pack with all of the 97, 98, and 99, just 99 overall roster revolution champions. It looks like there's actually separate sets for the 98s and 97s. You wouldn't really want to complete those because they're old, outdated cards, and this is where you can find the token set right on the top row if you have those 15 tokens for a free BND champion of your choice. So what cards came out today, and are they worth it? Number 1, we have 2 non-champion cards, which was a longer way of me saying 2 LTDs in Tank Dell and new addition to the Buffalo Bills, Joey Bosa. I'm not going to break these cards down because they're going to be stupid expensive. It's just been, unfortunately, the way that these cards have been for the last month and a half, 2 months, probably even longer, because not many people are opening up packs for this program on a Wednesday. LTD pull rates have already been pretty abysmal for the most part of the year, so these cards are going to be really rare and just overly expensive when you can get players from the Theme Team Search program at the same position with better ability stacks and in most cases better attributes. When it comes down to the 4 champions though, if you're wondering, should I use my tokens on any of these? Well, I think all 4 of the cards are pretty solid. So we got Jaylen Warren. I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, you got a nice Theme Team running back here. Only 215 pounds, but he gets angry runs baked on for 0. Stock 98 speed, just pretty good all around. And like I said, if you go back through the ability discount buckets, the last 2 buckets have customs here, and some are going to be 1, some are going to be 0 AP, but the bucket that's third to the left from the right-hand side is going to be that passive X-Factor bucket. So with Jaylen Warren, he's already got angry runs baked on. You can add on like Truz or Freight Train, whatever you want to do with the amount of avalanche hit stick fumbles that are taking place these days. I'd probably go with Truz, but if you need a running back, not a bad option at all. I would say Isaiah Pacheco from a previous week's drop is probably better, but that Jaylen Warren card is still pretty good. If you need a free safety, you got Brandon Jones, 6'1" free safety with 98 stock speed, 99 zone, 97 man, 96 hit power, run stopper or run run stuffer, not really the greatest ability to have as a bake on there, but again, if you go to that third to last bucket, you got universal coverage. It would be much nicer if you could get universal coverage and avalanche together, but you can still get things like Enforcer Supreme, I'm assuming, on this card, and Tackle Supreme for 0 AP, which is usually a decent combination there. So if you want to play this card in the box because of the run stuffer, not bad, but you know, he's going to be up top in coverage very well, or should be good in coverage up top with the universal coverage ability. So again, another solid card there. Andrew Van Ginkel, kind of like a Swiss Army knife player IRL. Unfortunately, they just don't treat him that way in MUT, and I think he deserves it. Every time I see this dude on the field, he makes a play or two, or even more than that. 97 speed, 6'4", block, shed, finesse move maxed out, power move at 90, tackle at 98 is extremely good, but unfortunately, if you go down and take a look, zone coverage, man coverage, terrible, so you're strictly going to use him as a pass rusher. He gets Fearmonger baked on, and of course, his passive X Factor buckets give him things like Colossus, Avalanche, Unstoppable Force. If you're going to have him a pass rusher, you're going to want to go with Colossus or Unstoppable Force, because those are going to be just the two best routes. Your final 99 overall champion before we get to the packs is going to be Tyler Higbee. Again, if you need this player at this position, really good pickup, 6'6", 98 speed, 96 mid-route running, 98 on the short. Solid run blocker, 84 strength, 87 run block. Now with a position like this, Sam Laporta from the Season 8 Field Pass is easily going to be a better card for free and also gets all 32 team chems, whereas Higbee only gets the Rams, but he gets max security, which isn't half bad. And of course, you can get Colossus, or I'm sorry, not Colossus, Vanguard on this card, and he has good run blocking already, so this will make him an even better run blocker. So another solid card if you're just like, I want to use these tokens, but I don't know who to use them on. This is also a card that could be really good in like a 2 or 3 tight end set to get extra Vanguards out there. So to me, all 4 cards really good. None of them are really must-haves. If you want to hang on to your tokens for an additional week or two, I think we get, like I said, at least 2 more weeks of content from the Roster Revolution program. We do have pack offers. I wouldn't encourage you at all to spend any money or coins on the pack specifically, but I did want to show them to you before we get out of here. So that's the content for today and everything going on in MUT 25 right now. Tomorrow, part 2 of Rising Stars. We'll probably get some teasers, even though we already know who those players are because EA leaked them essentially themselves, but we'll get some teasers on Twitter later tonight for the cards dropping tomorrow. When the content's in-game tomorrow afternoon, we'll be back with a video covering everything you need to know about part 2 of the Rising Stars program. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.